Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? Chad, CK Knife and Tool. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping over. You can hit my playlists and check out all the cool knives I got going on, as well as all the gear reviews. A new thing called The Stuff, where I showcase some neat little items, and also just my basic shenanigans. Today's video is the Wanaka rooftop tent. Now, I recently got in touch with Guana equipment, and I found them on Instagram just by chance and started following them. And I noticed that they were a pretty new company, so I looked them up and started doing a little research, and then I reached out to them a few months later and said, hey guys, this is who I am, this is what I do. I'm in the market for a rooftop tent, and I was wondering maybe getting one of your tents. Well, we collabed back and forth a little bit, or talked back and forth a little bit, and lo and behold, they sent me a rooftop tent. Yes, I have the Wanaka 3. They call it the Wanaka 3-person tent. We're going to see whether or not it's large enough for 3 people, because we are going to do an unboxing today, as well as kind of see what it looks like, open it up. It was shipped to me pretty darn good condition, so thank you UPS for that one. But we're going to do an unboxing, look at all the parts, get all this stuff together, and we're going to go install it on old Trip over here, because if you guys know, I recently got my roof racks over here, Yakima roof racks. So today we're going to unbox this, show you what it looks like, first impressions, and then we're going to get it up on the roof. So let's get going. So this right now, because I couldn't tell by the box what was top, what was bottom, this is going to be the bottom. This is going to be over the truck itself, over the canopy. Here's the mounting holes. There's 2 right there, and it's diamond plated, and it has a plastic coat. Does that feel like plastic, Benny? That feels like a plastic coating, don't it?
It does. Yeah,
so it's a plastic coated diamond plate. Really nice. This is all aluminum right here. They got it bolted down. And these straps, I am not sure what they are for right now, but we got them all over the place. We'll find out later, but this will be the bottom of the tent. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to actually have to flip this over, and then we can open it up a little bit, because I do want to open it here on the cardboard, because I want to see what else might be involved, because it's supposed to have, oh, there it is down here. You can probably see it a little bit right here. See this black? It's supposed to have a cover, a black cover, like most of you see on rooftop tents. It'll be wrapped like that. So, but this is the bottom, because those are the holes for it. So we're going to try to flip this over, and we want to open it up while it's here on the ground, or maybe we'll get some horses and we'll open it up, and we want to see how this all looks, and make sure we have all our parts, because I need bolts, I need nuts, I'm sure, I need a bunch of things, and I don't have any of it right now, as you see. So okay guys, so this is what we do. So as you've seen, we open it up. This is what it's going to look like on the truck. This part will actually be on the cab of the truck, or on the rear canopy over the rear, and then it'll flip open like that. We wanted to open it up because we're looking for the parts and components, the ladder, the directions, all the little bolts and nuts and pieces we're going to need. But we wanted to open it up here on the driveway because we wanted to give you guys a full view of everything. Really nice. This is the rain fly, and it bucks down really good. I mean, it'll cover the window completely. A good storm fly there, but then as you see here, it's got a sunroof, skylight. So basically, if you have your rain fly on, you can still see, you can still get light and stuff if it's raining out. Otherwise, you just take it all off and enjoy the elements. And there's one on this side here as well. So Ben went inside. He's trying to find his way in there, and that's the window. So this will be facing out. If you're in the tent, you'll be looking out that window there. So Ben's going to look for the directions, and we're just going to go ahead and inventory everything. you go, everybody. Well, it's been a few days. We set the camera up and we only got a part of the recording of the entire build and installation process on this. And, oh, yeah, a little embarrassing. My debut video on a rooftop tent and gets messed up. So then I went in, so the video wasn't all that great and a bunch of other problems, but I'm getting stalked here. She's stalking me. That don't even get an idea. They'll jump up in front of, go on. Yeah, curious chicken. Well, I don't know if they never said curiosity killed the chicken rather than curiosity killed the cat. Anyhow, so this is the closing of the video. Suffice to say, it's been a few days, been busy in the shop, and I wanted to go ahead, and we got hit with rain for a few days, and of course I was busy, so what I wanted to do is set it up again and do a little bit of a time lapse. This was only my second time setting it up, and I think it took me about 15 minutes to get everything up and find everything, and I had to go get a sledgehammer because I was hitting some hard spots in the ground here and I couldn't get the stakes down. Then I realized I put the stakes in backwards, so I had to redo those. But it sets up good. I mean, I'm going to walk you through one last time to kind of give you an idea of what this looks like and what's going on here. So let's go inside. Okay, well, first off, let's start with the ladder. So the ladder is adjustable. There's 3 key points right here. There's 1, 2, and then there's one that this is attached to right now. I'm going to end up adjusting this. I like to put a hole in each one of these increments, and I do want to put one here. Also, I believe it's Front Runner. Front Runner actually makes an extension ladder, and it has 1 rung, I think, or 2 rungs, and it'll actually attach to these ladders here, because this ladder is not proprietary to Guana, and Front Runner actually makes one that attaches to this for further length if you needed it. I don't think I'd want a taller truck than this, because it does get problematic climbing around it, as you'll see, getting in and out and up and down and doing all the buckles. So as you go up here, you're going to find first and foremost this zipper right here. This zipper right here belongs to the netting, and then the outside zipper belongs to the fly or the rain cover, the rain window, the door. Good overlap. That's about 2.5 inches of overlap, which is really nice. All the zippers are really nice, heavy duty. I believe they were using YKK. I think, yeah, they're all YKK zippers. And they give you these little elastic shock cord that attach to the inside of the tent. So you put these on as you go to close the tent. It actually helps pull the fabric inwards while you're closing it. I open up 2 of the windows. This is the one that faces the front of the truck. That's the one that faces the back. You'll see there's a vent up there and a vent up there. And then there's actually skylights and windows up here. As you know, I left the rain fly on. It's that black cover. I left the rain fly on right now. And what that has, it has a clear screen, a clear glass. If you saw it in the unboxing portion. And when you open up these right here, you can actually zip them open and tie them. They give you the hook and loop type things there, the little T things that you see. And you can keep the sky open to you, and if it's raining still, you don't have to worry about any of that getting in. It's a good 3-inch foam mattress. It's got a nice little cover here that zips off, and they give you hear Velcro because there's Velcro holding a bunch of stuff together. They give you in here the condensation mat, which is really nice, and it's also Velcroed inside the tent. It's 3 inches. Some companies were offering 2 and 2.5 inches, and then 2.5 to 3 inch. 3 inch being an upgrade cost. I am noticing that a lot of tent companies are now swapping over and doing a 3-inch standard. So I'm thinking that's going to be kind of an industry standard on that part. What's really nice too, like some of the other tents, is you're going to have these little pockets here. So when you get these cords taken off, when you take these cords off, you'll have little pockets to put them in, as well as there's a pocket underneath there. There's a pocket. Okay, battery just went dead on me. I wasn't paying attention to that in my chaos here. So ultimately, it's a good 2-person tent. Greg and I got into this. We laid down in here. Greg's about 185. I'm 175, and we got in here. We were both pretty comfortable. I'm 5'10". He's 6'1". So we were both comfortable in here. It wouldn't be a problem with the 2 of us. It would be an issue if there was 3. I don't see, I mean, you can snuggle if there's 3 of you. But could a husband and wife and maybe one child, a younger child, do it? Yeah. I could probably get in here with my son and daughter easily enough. If it was the three of us, if it was my son, if it was basically a husband, wife, and then a son or daughter about my kid's age in their teens, it'll get a little tight again. People toss and turn, but it's doable. But I'd have to say this is really more of a good two-person tent. The sleeping area is about 56 by 98, I think it is. Yeah, it's 96. 96 by 56, something like that. So it makes for a really good size mattress for two people. Otherwise, I'm really liking the quality of everything. It went together rather well, except for the directions. The directions were really poor. I reached out to the folks over at Guana, and they said yes, they are aware of that, and they are trying to work on a pamphlet, even an online book, but a manual that would better equip an individual installing this themselves. One of the things that didn't get on camera was the fact, I don't even know how you guys can see me really good. Let me get out of here. Let me go back down the ladder here. Oh yeah, by the way, boot bags. They give you boot bags here, so this is for your shoes and such like that. So as I was getting at, the directions are sketchy. They are working on it, and they are hoping to get things going here shortly. When we did the installation, what you have to do is you had to put this metal support rail that goes underneath the rooftop tent, the floor of it, and that attaches to your roof racks, your cross bracing, like my Yakima rack that I just recently got here. That attaches to it with these two bolts, and then there's a metal, and you clamp it together by pressure. Well, we had to actually get my sawhorses out. We need 4 sawhorses, at least 3, but we used 4. And you had to get the rooftop tent up on the sawhorses, so then one person can be underneath the rooftop tent holding the track with a nut, a nylock nut, and the other person has to be up going in through one of the openings, either the entrance or the other one, and putting the bolt down into the floor of the floor pan, and then bolting it. So, but you're going to need sawhorses, need at least 2 people. 3 worked great. Chris came over too as well. So it was really nice to have the 3 of us out here. But I'm really impressed by this. Again, I guess I'm easy to impress since I've never had one before. But you're going to find a lot of the design and build qualities of the Guana, this Wanaka they call it, the 2-person. It's called the Wanaka 3 on their website, so we'll go with that for right now. But you're gonna find a lot of the same build qualities as some of the other rooftop tent companies. I'm gonna leave a link down below with their website as well as discount codes. They provided me discount codes to give you guys discounts on both an awning and a rooftop tent. And in doing that, it helps support me and my channel as well. So that is really cool. So I do appreciate everybody that would be buying a tent from Guana. Look them up. I mean, they're really competitive in price. I'm really happy with the build quality. They did ask me to be a little bit more critical, and throughout the life I'm having this, of me going out and fielding this, I am going to be critical if I have to on certain things. One being the directions. So I definitely got to ding them on that. Also, I didn't get the annex. The Wanaka 3 comes with an annex down below. And some rooftop tents, I remember back looking a couple of years ago, they didn't come with them. Now the industry, again, everybody's starting to supply you with a annex down below. But the Guana equipment's, the Wanaka 3, that annex is the diameter of the top, your floor, which is 56 by 48, but it flares open and it gives you 100 inches by 100 inches floor space. They did not know why it didn't get packaged with my tent, but it was supposed to be, and they're shipping it to me as I'm recording this. So I do have the poles, I have ties. The annex does zip underneath. It's not Velcroed, it zips underneath. It does Velcro to the floor pan, because the floor pan can be left out if you don't want the floor pan. But that'll be another video as well. So thank you to Greg, thank you to Chris for all the support of putting this together and troubleshooting it. I'm looking forward to fielding this tent. I have a bunch of trips planned for the rest of 2019. And the old Wanaka 3 is going with me, and I'm looking forward to showing it off and putting it through its paces. So again, remember, everything you need is down below, and like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, right? Keeps me from the bottom of the YouTube bucket. Sorry the video was long, but there's a lot to give you. So you have a good one. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.